Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. It's Sunday, it's 9 p.m. And it's time for Wave the Exploding Show. Great to see you. I can see a whole bunch of you already assembled in chat. It's great to see. How can I see you? Because of my posh auto cue thingy. I don't quite know what to call it. It's cool though, isn't it? It's like a piece of glass and a miniature screen. It's great. Everyone should have one. But yeah, I can see you, John UK, saying evening. And I can see you, Middle-Aged Gamer Guy UK. Evening, you lovely lot. Back at you. JM Cooper's there. Happy Sunday. Great to see you all. How's the music? Is it a little bit loud? I think it might be a bit loud. Hello, Ren64. What platform are you on? Is that a Twitch? Is that a Twitcher? And hello to everyone on Instagram world. Lovely to see you. Badgerman909. Stephen Nethercott. Hello. Yo. Back at you. Hasbit86. M. Cooper. One of my regulars, M. Cooper. Lovely to see you popping up again. Martin Jones. Aquasnaps. The TikTok TARDIS. I think that's a great name. The TikTok TARDIS. Epic. Rise Audio Gear. I've seen you before. Yay! Psychic Janet. I hope you had a good week too. Hello, Catherine. Lovely to see you in chat. So many of you. It's wonderful. Absolutely brilliant. And I should now be able to move over to my rather cool aggregated chat, which gives me a feed of everyone's stream. It kind of takes my eyes off the mainstream though, which is a bit difficult. For some reason that is not working. Oh, there we go. It was just starting to populate. Good evening, Exploders. You all as awesome as usual? Question mark. That's Professor Giles. I love that. Exploders. That is very, very, very cool. Great to see you. Well, if you're new, then you should know that this show goes out every Sunday at 9 p.m. And we talk about what someone in chat last week, shout out if it was you, if you're in chat, called Nouveau Retro, which I think is really good. Along with Exploders, I think we've got our own little nomenclature, and so we should have, because we do this every Sunday, 9 p.m. And Nouveau Retro, well, it refers to the fact that we don't just look back at the 80s and 90s, although we do. We are especially excited when those two very important decades impinge on the modern era, okay? And tonight is no exception. I've got 3 pieces of news to share with you. I think they're all gaming related. Excuse me, just recovering from a little bit of a cold. Hi, Lucy. And so Nouveau Retro, I don't want to say Nouveau Recent, works really well because it's kind of like a new spin on old school stuff, if that makes sense. And as the rather clickbaity title, what was it? Something like 99% get this wrong. I think that's what I came up with this week. Is meant to hook people in the hope of them thinking they might be able to tame the quiz, because the quiz is probably the most important part of the show, isn't it, guys and girls? Let me know in chat. W quiz. I don't know, that's what young people say. That happens at 9:30, pretty much on time every week. Takes about half an hour, and it's great. It's like an honesty quiz. And that really is focused on the 80s and 90s. So if you're into retro stuff, you can test your mettle and see if you can get a 10 out of 10, which has been achieved multiple times. So that's the show of the way of the exploding variety. This is what the sting looks like, I think, if this button works when I push it. Yeah, and there it is. Marvellous stuff. Addicted to retro. Good to see you. Prof. Giles. Was that you, was it? Evening, folks. We all doing good? Oh, I've already read that, Bruce93. Cuckoo Chatbot Dev. Greetings, Earthlings. I know when it's the old school gang, because you roll up, don't you? You roll up. You don't sit around in chat for the first 5 minutes. Because, of course, I actually go live at 8:55 with my little preamble, which I'm rather proud of, my CRT Sony TV. W quiz. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate that, mate. Evening, everyone, says iQuail. I think there's a news item, iQuail, that was suggested by you in Discord. Talking of which, Wayne Davies, welcome from X. I should just tell you, we're live on X, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch right now. Excuse me, sniffing. I forgot, I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, iQuail, Discord. There's a Discord for this show, and also for the movie that is the sponsor of this show. The movie, I'll put my phone so you can actually see what it says, because it's the green, you can't really see it. There. Oh, that's no good. The movie's called Control AI Delete, and if you go along to controlaidelete.net, you'll find out all about it. I'm guessing most of you in chat, 99% of everyone knows exactly what I'm talking about, but would you believe are we the only show currently on Twitch that's making a feature film? I think we probably are. We're definitely the only show that's currently on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and X that's doing a movie. Big news, guys. Big news. Pausing the super cool, chilled out 90s UK garage playlist, which is only brought online about 4 weeks ago. All the music, by the way, comes care of Epidemic Sound, which you can subscribe to. I'm not sponsored by them. I just think that it's really good value. So if you ever want to find those tunes, just ask me and I'll point you in the right direction. But yeah, guess what? Big news. We had the first ever table read, ladies and gentlemen, for our movie Control AI Delete. What about that? How cool is that? I was going to press a sort of exploding thing. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's from the Kickstarter. Our Kickstarter-funded movie. We had our first table read last night. Oh my God, it was incredible. On this screen, I took some shots actually. I should have prepared them for the news stream. I took some shots on here to show you, and I've just realised I've not imported them onto my Puda, but I can show you we'll just do it sort of low tech. Look, we'll do it low tech. I'll just hold the camera up to the screen. There we go. Hang on. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. Can I zoom in? I'm so rubbish with technology. There we go. Can you see that? Let's see if I get my face out of the way. It should actually. Does that work? So if I move it to the right. There we go. Those are the actors, look. And you probably can't see because it's all sort of bleached out, but that's the script. That white section's the script, and they're the actors, look. There they are. They're all gathered. Look, the actors, the goddamn cast to our movie. Reading it through for the first time with me, the co-writer, and my other writing partner there, and the director, the amazing Elizabeth Blake Thomas, that you can all see if you go along to controlaidelete.net. But most of you will have seen. Spoilers, yeah. Spoilers. I don't know if there are any spoilers. If I come up with anything, I'll tell you, Puttycat. Anyway, let's get another tune on from our UK Garage playlist. Number 2. Oh, no, it's because I turned it down, isn't it? Okay, good. Right, so where are we? Let's have a look at chat. Middle-aged gamer guy. Quail. Oh, they're just saying hello to each other. Puttycat, spoilers. Yeah, all right, I've been there. I've already done it. I'm up to speed. Let's have a look. Rob H. And Janet has just jumped from Instagram to YouTube with a big clapperboard emote saying exciting. Thank you, Janet. Oh, hi, Sarah Nicklin. Nice to see you too. Where did we meet? Hasbit86. I've not been bodyboarding lately. I was going to go in today, but do you know what? I knackered my shoulder. I've knackered my shoulder. Hi, Paul Samtel. It's going well, mate. And you don't need to be sorry for me because I knackered my shoulder by being an idiot at the gym, lifting too much stuff, and I really knackered myself. Kems McDowell, you see, you're getting the hang of it now in Instagram. You realise that if you post in chat, I will speak to you, as I will to Gemma Pellipetra. Gemma Pellipetra. That's like an incredibly interesting name. And Kes McDowell, it's going really well, thank you. The movie is going really well. Absolutely brilliant. Yo, Gadget Show, says Boyley. Where are the gadgets? They are all around, Boyley. What do you want to see? We've got a nice little Game Boy Pocket here, which is rather nice. There's a bit of clicking with the audio tonight, have you noticed? There's not much I can do about it. We've got this is quite nice, look. Talking of Nintendo, this is nice. This is from 8-Bit Do. This is my mouse. One of chat actually bought me this, my mate Battle Riggs, who's often in chat. In fact, he was in the read-through. Sort of styled after an old Nintendo Entertainment System, but it's actually a wireless mouse, which is rather nice. I've got my Steam Deck. My Steam Deck here. We're going to be talking about some games that you can play on your Steam Deck if you're into that there, which is rather nice. I've got a load of vinyl. Let's have another choice vinyl piece. Hey, come on, guys. Come on! Another choice piece of vinyl. Each week, what I'm going to try and remember to do is grab some vinyl from the record box and show you it. I use my vinyl record box to give me inspiration for what I should use in my Street Sounds radio show. Now, here's the thing. My Street Sounds radio show, honestly, this isn't an advert. I'm just really busy. So I don't want to tell you about it. So you don't have to listen to it if you don't want to. But it's on the Street Sounds radio app. It's bloody brilliant. The whole Street Sounds thing is amazing. If you don't know what Street Sounds is, let's have a look. What have we got? I can see a Street Sounds album in there somewhere. Can I? There we go. Crucial hip hop. Street Sounds, right? Street Sounds is a label from the 80s. And I'm now one of the DJs on the radio station. How about this? W's in chat if you remember this tune. If you've got the 12-inch, if you remember it, oh my God. Sometimes you'll find a little bit of paper in there. A little bit of paper in the hole. Tell me in chat what that would be. If there was a bit of paper in there, I bet you if I went through my record box, there would be a bit of screwed up paper in the hole of one of the 12 inches. Why would that be? Why would that be? Bruce 93, loving that tune. So yeah, Street Sounds Radio. I do a show every Friday called the Street Sounds Time Machine. Oh, thanks, Professor Giles. I love that. www.streetsoundsradio.com. In chat right now in Twitch. For those of you in YouTube, maybe Rob H, you could pop it in there. X, Eds, if you could put streetsoundsradio.com into X so people know that they can click on that and they can download the app and listen to my radio show on a Friday, 1 p.m., the Street Sounds Time Machine. But the reason I'm mentioning it is because this week, tomorrow morning actually, for one time only, for one Monday, I'm hosting The Breakfast Show, which is a great honour. I'm really, really excited. In place of the legendary Morgan Khan, who established Street Sounds, the record label. And there I am. Well, thanks, Prof. Giles. You've put my little Street Sounds biog link up. Anyway, Street Sounds Radio. Check it out. Loads of love coming at you. The best in 80s and 90s original electro, hip-hop, soul, groove, house, you name it. Just on an app, on your phone. Right, okay. So, Wayne Davies from X just said, paper is in the hole, in the 12-inch, so the hole doesn't heal up. No, bro, no. Where are we? Has anyone got it in chat? I'll tell you what it's for. It was, yeah, rotator cuff, Liam. My shoulder, yeah, that's exactly. But not torn, mate. Not torn, I was worried. I've been to see someone and it's not torn. It's just overworked. I was trying to do a muscle up with my son, trying to compete with my 17-year-old. The paper in the hole is so that when you scratch, it doesn't jump. So it doesn't wobble on a kind of, lateral axis like that, yeah? It's solid, so you can go, all that sort of stuff, right? All right, marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Suck it, Janet. Will that be live at The Breakfast Show? Sort of. I've pre-recorded most of it, but it happens tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., Janet. 7 a.m., Street Sounds Radio. Be great for you to tune in. Okay, let's get on with this week's news, and we've got some great news, and all of it has come this week from Discord. So shout out if you're in chat and you were the one that suggested that we cover the arrival of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. Whoa! Amazing. So there we go, Tony Hawk's 3 and 4 remastered. So if you absolutely loved this game, and I did, I love this. I've always been a huge fan of the Tony Hawk's skating games. And as I think some of you are regulars will know, I got retweeted and commented and shouted out by Tony Hawk's himself because of my enthusiasm back in the days of Twitter, which I've never forgotten. Yeah, Putty Cat, me too. So the game's been relaunched. Hi, Boyley. Hope those gadgets were for you. Oh, Boyley, I'm not ignoring the gadget show. I was going to say I'm a man, but I'm not sure if you're a man or woman. I'm not ignoring it. I'll mention it later on, just for you.
Attention passengers, face planting of tile is strictly prohibited.
Hi, Eds. Back to the trailer. So new and old environments recreated. Key moves refreshed. Look at that. Who will want to skate around a theme park available July this year with all kinds of stuff that you can probably have to pay through the nose for? But there he is, the main man. Oh, we must turn it off now, actually. So I always forget to do that bit. How exciting is that? It's back 3 and 4. Well, they're back 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Who was it in chat? Who suggested that? Was it iQuail? Yeah, I remember that iQuail was on my list of people to shout out. And next in this week's news, we've got an interesting one. Sort of 2 stories in one. So I got news on my Discord channel. That's fine.
And their weapons.
That Rogue City Robocop was mad cheap now, $8.99 I think on Steam, $8.99. But then I also learnt in my research that this unfinished business add-on is now about to come out.
Executioners.
What do you think, Murphy? God, it looks good. So good. That on the Steam Deck. Yes, what a combo.
Surrender or there will be trouble.
Oh, you better believe it. Oh, man, come on.
You're going down.
Trouble then.
Love it. Absolutely love it. What a brilliant, brilliant thing that is. Robocop Rogue City, now available for $8.99, I believe, on the Steam platform. And apparently, according to Middle Aged Gamer Guy UK, you don't even need the original game. It's a standalone game. Is that true? Is it really? Well, I mean, I didn't buy the original, even though I previewed it on this here channel. And the reason I didn't buy it was because it was so expensive. At the time, I just bought a PlayStation 5 Pro, which, boily, I reviewed on the Gadget Show podcast, which is another thing that I'm now doing. That's available. We've got like 2 or 3 series under our belt already. It's been going for about a year. And I was so impressed with the review that we did of the PlayStation 5 Pro. I bought one for Christmas. And I've been really enjoying that because I'm a bit of an Xboxer by heart. And I've been really, really enjoying it. Helldivers 2 and all that stuff. It's now my default Fortnite machine. But yeah, I reckon that's an absolute winner. Robocop Rogue City Unfinished Business, which is the new add-on. And how much is that then? How much is Unfinished Business going to be? Because $8.99 for Rogue City is an absolute win, isn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay, so Robocop Rogue City, right? Offer ends on the 13th of March, so get in there. Is $8.99. It was 44 quid. Oh yeah, I bought the PlayStation 5, that's right, so I couldn't afford the 44 quid. And Robocop Rogue City Alex Murphy edition, which obviously you get more stuff with, is only $9.99. Epic, epic, epic. Let's see how much the new add-on is, the new mission is. Robocop. Can't find it. Unfinished Business. Yeah, it's just wish list at the moment. Yeah, third quarter wish list. All right, cool. Steam Deck compatibility unknown at this point. Well, you know, I'll still buy it. I'll take the chance. Right, let me read what you've been saying because you've been telling me the answers to all the stuff that I don't know. So, levels from 4 are in the game, but reworked play like 1, 2, and 3. So back to the 2 minute. I'm not. I have no idea what you're talking about. Just been seeing who was on the original Tony Hawk's 3 and 4 soundtracks. Well, the old soundtrack I think is on the new reworking of Tony Hawk 3 and 4 plus new tracks. I think they've refreshed it as well. At the Drill Hall in Lincoln on the 3rd of May, says Prof Giles, there's a band, the 900, who simply do covers from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. That's so cool! What a great thing that is! Absolutely brilliant. But yeah, so there you go. A couple of great games coming out. And then we have one more game, which again came from my Discord. And I'm hoping that the Discord link has been dropped in chat on the various platforms. You're absolute superstars servicing it. Because I have no, what are they called? Like adjudicators, what are they called? Like when you're live and that. I don't have anyone doing it for me, which is probably not a good idea. But anyway, so I rely on you, chat. If I mention anything that needs a link to it, like you've been doing already, that you can put it on X, Insta, YouTube, and Twitch. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Thank you. iQual does exactly that for the Twitch posse. Awesome. Mods. Yeah, I meant mods. So, where are we? Richard Newbold, how you doing? Dave the Devilfish, welcome to Instagram land. And Levo Footwear. Whoa! Love you, man. Do need to buy your boots. Okay, Levoh, everyone. Levoh Footwear. They're like Martin McFly's Nike mags, but they're not like thousands and thousands of pounds from Nike. They're similar, and I definitely need to buy myself a pair. I keep saying I was going to get some. I really mean it. Let me just take a picture of it, so because I'll forget. I'll then do a search and something else will come up. Right, just take a quick pic. Hang on. We will get back to the news in 2 seconds. If you just joined, welcome to Way of the Exploding Show. We go out every Sunday at 9 p.m. and we talk about all new retro stuff related to the 80s and 90s, but with a modern spin. And we've got a quiz very, very shortly, because I've been doing a lot of talking, in about 9 minutes' time, and you're going to love it. So if you saw the tagline, 99% fail, or whatever it was that I said, then this is what you're here for. It's the quiz. But we've just got some more news to talk about. I'm going to drop away from Instagram now. And Sarah Nicklin is there. Who needs the one wheel, Sarah? You're talking my language. I'm a big fan of the one wheel. Wayne? I'm not playing Split Fiction. No, I haven't. By the studio who brought us It Takes Two. I've not seen that, dude. Is it good? Let me know. Hello, Peter Ultrabluck. God, names online are almost impossible to pronounce. Hi, Derek. Good to see you. Okay, so story number 3, the final story of the week, also suggested from the Discord. In fact, I can tell you, actually. Let me tell you who suggested it. It would only be polite, wouldn't it? Atom Fall is what we're talking about, from Dave G. Thank you, Dave G, for suggesting this. And I'm guessing most of you will be familiar with this. I wasn't. I don't know why this one has missed my radar. But just check this out. It's absolutely blooming brilliant.
Windscale, the pride of Britain. Nestled in the picturesque Lake District, the state-of-the-art atom plant has
any game set in the Lake District gets my vote.
Of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one. And
the public has nothing to fear.
The area will be reopened by Christmas at the latest.
The situation is more complex.
It's a kind of Lovecraftian nightmare set in the Lake District.
Have been lost. Where did you get such an idea?
Perhaps by next Christmas. No more reconnaissance flights. The interference field is bringing down aircraft like clay pigeons.
Rebellion Games have done it again.
Our experts are monitoring the situation, and I would urge everyone to remain calm. The situation in Cumberland is well in hand.
Set in Cumberland. And they mention places like Keswick and stuff. It's so English.
We've already introduced you to the world of Atomfall, and here at Rebellion, we're excited to welcome you to an exclusive gameplay deep dive preview. Our first-person action survival game launches on March 27th.
Cannot blummin' wait.
Mystery and investigation.
Now, I know you'd probably rather listen to that bloke than me, but you can go to YouTube and you can find that talk through. It's about 12 minutes long, from one of the team at Rebellion, I think. All about this incredible game called Atomfall, which I can see from chat, loads of you are really excited about. It's going to be great. So there's been some kind of nuclear accident in a Cumberland nuclear power station set in the 1960s, I think. But it's also got a little bit kind of Wicker Man kind of vibes to it, I felt. I don't know if you agree with that, chat. Because there's a group of people, they're called the cult, or they're cultists. I don't know what they're called, but they are cultists. And they're wearing kind of slightly culty, kind of countryside English kind of mythical outfits. Do you know what I mean? Kind of plague generation masks and sort of flowery costumes and stuff. I mentioned the Lovecraftian thing. Thank you, James Cooper, for your cult emote. Why is there an emote for cult, but there isn't one for hoverboards? I don't understand that. I always want to do one for... And there's another thing that I always talk about. Oh, yeah, VR helmets. Why is there not an emoji for VR helmets? Anyway, it's Lovecraftian, or cosmic horror is the other way you can explain it, isn't it? I describe it. It's got that sort of slightly weird thing where flowers and the natural world kind of in a weird spliced way appear in buildings and rock formations and strange animals that you can't quite understand. It sounds absolutely wonderful. Yes, Windscale is of course Sellafield by reference. Oh yeah, we covered Derek. We covered Terminator 2D by the brilliant Bitmap, one of whose members is a regular in this chat. Last week, we covered it last week. So some great games coming out from British developers. Isn't that absolutely fantastic? So yeah, get a load of that. There's some of the locals. Look, you know what I mean? It's like they're Morris dancers, which I think is brilliant. And can you see how the landscape is sort of kissed with oddly neon-coloured plants and foliage and stuff? Just so good. I mean, you know, when you go on holiday in places like the Lake District, and actually here in Cornwall, sometimes places are a bit spooky, you know what I mean? They sort of inspire a kind of thriller narrative in me. I don't know about you. Anyway, loads of stuff. Ponder PRG, I remember Spitting Image doing a sketch on Windscale, changing the name to Sellafield. Ah, really? So it was a thing. Anyway, there you go. Atomfall, ladies and gentlemen. Dropping very, very soon. Going to be on Game Pass if you're an Xboxer, but also available for PlayStation and on Steam. I absolutely love it. And you move around trying to discover what's going on. And you do loads of crafting and stuff and upgrade your weapons, and you fight with the locals and these weird creatures. And there are leeches, sort of toxic leeches and rats. If they bite you, you get really bad, disease. And exploding sheep. That was another thing I noticed. Anyway, there you go. Absolutely marvellous. That's the news over. If you've just arrived, where have you been? All right, because we've been here since 9 p.m. We're here every Sunday. And, we talk about all things retro, but with a modern twist. And we also have a great quiz, which I'm about to go into, assuming the time is around about 9:30. But not before I've looked at chat. Reminds me of Fallout, says Sean on X. Derek in YouTube land. Not sure I'll get another next. You mean Spectrum Next? Ah, yes. What's launched for Spectrum Next recently? Hasn't a game launched? What's the new thing on the Spectrum Next news? Isn't there a Kickstarter thing going on? Could someone tell me, please? Let's have a look. Hola! DX5 in the house. You see, when DX5 says hola, he's not impersonating a Spanish person. He is a Spanish person. KS3 coming. The new KS coming. The new KS. Could you just sort of be a little clearer? Forgive me. I'm having a thick moment and I'm not quite sure. I want to basically promote anything connected with the Spectrum Next because it's such an amazing venture. Hi, Moonbeard. Well, in Twitch. Good to see you. The third Kickstarter. Right, okay. The third Kickstarter. Right, do we know what it's about? Let's have a look. Let's just have a quick look. And then we'll do the... sorry about this. Got a little bit waylaid. And then we'll get on with the quiz. Kickstarter. Here we go. Let's do it. Hopefully. Has anyone else noticed this like clicking in the audio tonight? I don't know why. Very odd, like my sound card needs rebooting or something. So Enrique, let's see what Enrique is up to. The brilliant Enrique. Love you, man. Well, while I'm on chat and I'm trying to keep you entertained, it's difficult to quickly dive in. We've had 2 Spectrum Next Kickstarter campaigns, and if I'm going to believe chat, and forgive me, I don't actually know this, is Enrique gearing up for another one? If he is, let me know. We will definitely cover it on this show. All right. But apart from that, I'm going to leave it there, and we're going to move on to the quiz, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, cool. So each week we do a quiz on this here show dedicated to 80s and 90s. So this doesn't normally have a modern twist. It's actually hardcore back in the day. It's an honesty quiz. And what that means is I'm going to give you a question followed by 4 suggested answers. Now, if you are absolutely positive that you know the answer, don't sing and dance about it in chat. It's really important. Just put your answer in plain language, whatever it is, not 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3, 4 or A, B, C or D. Just write the answer out and don't let everyone know, because the next person might not be clear on it. And anyway, you might have got it wrong. And that's the way we play it. Then we go back to the beginning. We go through. We have a really fun race to the end to see if we've got a winner. And often we have 10 out of 10ers on this show, because there's some seriously well-educated people in the retro sense in chat. Okay. So, starting out with question number 1 in this week's Way of the Exploding Show. Here we go. Which of these consoles sold most globally, it should say, in 1988? Okay, which of these consoles sold most globally in 1988? Of the consoles mentioned there, the Master System, the Sega Mega Drive, the PC Engine, or the Atari 2600? What do you think? The date's important. So why have you got no internet, DX5? I don't understand why. Because, I mean, you stream on a Friday night on YouTube. Hence no internet and no internet. Hence I always end at 2:10 or 3:10. Okay, well done. Answers are in. Just going to pop over to the Insta crowd. Make sure they're all getting some love. Hello, Purple Gorilla. Nice to see you. Cookie Pete. Grego Beyond. Well done, Paulie. Nice answer. Good. Marvellous. Okay, that's question number 1. Question numero 2. What about the top-selling global hardware in 1981/2? So this is it's difficult, isn't it? 81, 82. But this is the data I have access to. Suggests that's the parameter for it. So anyway, so for those 2 years combined, which of those do you think was the best selling hardware? It's not an easy one. You're going to be guessing. The options are Game & Watch, Atari 2600, Intellivision, or the Atari 400 or 800, because they're effectively the same thing, just with different memory configs. Yeah, I've got really scratchy audio. Have you got that? Like glitchy? It's fine there, middle-aged gamer guy, is it? Maybe it's just me then. Really weird. Okay, cool. Question number 2. Right, moving on. Question number 3. In tonight's Way of the Exploding Quiz, Are you keeping up with what? That is the wording from an advert from back in the day. But was the advert, well, not so much what was it for, but what was the next word? Are you keeping up with the Joneses? Are you keeping up with the computer crowd? Are you keeping up with the Commodore? Or are you keeping up with the C5? What do you think? What do we think? Okay. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? It's almost like I need to reboot, which I might do. I might reboot the music source, actually. I'm going to try again with Ableton, where I get the music from. But in the meantime, you answer that question. Are you keeping up with the what? Question number 3 in tonight's Way of the Exploding Show. It's gone awfully quiet, hasn't it, now that I've rebooted the sound source, which is, if you're interested, Ableton Live, my digital audio workstation. Just waiting for it to boot, sort of flush out the RAM. Might make a difference, don't know. Who knows? Still scratchy, but I'm not sure if that's static off a sort of vinyl effect. Anyway, that's question number 3. Question number 4, here we go. John Landis directed Trading Places and The Blues Brothers, plus Aha's Take On Me video, Michael Jackson's Thriller video, Die Hard, or Face Off. Remember, I should have said at the beginning, don't use an AI and don't use the interweb. Use the grey stuff. Joe Bot DJ, Rich by Namath. Nice to see you both in chat. You're sort of hiding in the shadows. You haven't actually said anything. R. Bonnie 83, good to see you. Colt Hunter. Paulie went for the Atari 400. Wasn't that a great computer? With the kind of solid metal cartridge slot. I loved it. You sort of opened the latch. Oh, what a machine. And didn't that have a wipe clean keyboard? A bit like the kind of... Well, not the Spectrum, because the Spectrum was, of course, rubber keyed, wasn't it? Okay, question number 5 coming up. Good luck. Broken Arrow, 1996. Directed by John Woo. Stars. Christian Slater, or Nicolas Cage, or Dolph Lundgren, or Madonna. It's like panpipes medley, isn't it? Dramatic the pipes of peace. Yeah, there's definitely a sound thing going on, baby. Like a scratchy sound vibe. No idea. I reckon I'd have to reboot the entire computer. God, my computer, I mean, if it was any other type of hardware, it would just be smoking and broken in pieces. The things I'd do with it, I mean, I was, you know, we were holding the entire Zoom rehearsal for about 25 people last night, and then I was doing content calls to people that I'm working for, because I do have an actual sort of job where I do gadgety things for companies and stuff, and then editing and creating music and then streaming. It's just crazy. And so I don't mind that it's a little bit worn out tonight. I don't blame it. Hello Sarah, that's the way to enter chat, isn't it, with a kaboom. Great to see you. Great to see you. Well done, question number 5. And question number 6 in tonight's Wave the Exploding Quiz. Fictional movie character Ivan Drago's wife is played by which American actress? Got to think quick. Daryl Hannah, Bridget Nielsen, or Nelson, Linda Hamilton, or Heather Locklear. Which of those actresses do you think belongs to Ivan Drago's wife? And I've purposely not named the movie. Don't name the movie. Remember, don't give anything away in chat. DX5 says the music sounds nice. Tell you what, I think I've actually played you it before, chat, but because DX5's in, I want to play you one of my tunes that I did. I'm really pleased with it. It's from the ground up built from original samples, not of the song itself, but the samples that the song was based on. It's a reworking of this little number. Going out to DX5 in the house. I'm just going to turn my headphones up, lose myself in this goddamn tune, baby. Flange that bad boy. I don't know what that means, but it's like the airy sound. Bit crackly. Do you like that funky drummer? Bit of a breakdown coming now, I think, maybe. I've got the Amen break coming up. Get ready for that. Come on, baby. Let's go. Oh! Bit scratchy. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there you go. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Skewy Cat. Did I get a bit max headroom? What, did it go glitchy? Did it glitch out? Doesn't matter. As long as you can hear the music. I've been having glitchy issues. I think really, hey, do we still need to defrag? Is that a thing in 2025? Because that's what it feels like. I keep getting glitchy issues. What do we think, DX5? Did we like that? Did we like that? I really want to know because I respect you so much. You've got to see DX5's incredible analog and FM vintage 80s and 90s synthesizer collection, and he recreates incredibly accurate versions of Depeche Mode and, you know, Human League, whatever. Absolutely incredible. And he does it live on a Friday. Anyway, I need to get back to my little thingy so that I can actually... oh, God, I just pressed the wrong button. I have a kind of playlist for the show, which you know because I reloaded it a minute ago. No defrag required on an SSD. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you very, very much. Okay, let's not do that. Let's do this. Okay. Right, where were we? Question number 6. Oh, yeah, I did all of that with the question over the top. There you go. Question number 7. Bonus-ish question. Name Bridget Nelson's character in Rocky IV. Ludmilla, Eleanor, Vladilena, or Natalia? You'll never get that. Come on. If you know that, I'll be well impressed. God, really bad issue with... There's a definite issue with the sound card. Like this, really nice tune. Okay. Question number 8 coming up in tonight's Where the Exploding quiz. Tearing me apart like a new emotion. Where does that come from? Is that a line from the Weather Girls, It's Raining Men? Orange Juice Jones, The Rain? Supertramp, It's Raining Again? Or Eurythmics, Here Comes the Rain Again? What do you think? Question number 8. Hey, Stoked Comps, how you doing? Hello, Matt Gray. Did I see you in Dunelm? Struggling to pick out a duvet. Yeah, you did. And why was it a struggle? Because there were so many bloody duvets, Matt. I just wanted a duvet. Do you know what I mean? But there was about 87 varieties and different togs. And then there were like 4 different sizes. And there were anti-allergics and cottons and synthetics. And oh my God. But do you know what, bro? Do you know what, Matt? I chose the right one, bro. Oh, yeah. Come on. Yeah, no messing about, bro. No messing about. I got the absolute duvet from heaven. And I tell you what it's got on it, right? It's got like a seam. It's got a seam all the way around it. Like an edge, a solid edge. Why is that good, you ask, my friends? Because when you whack it in the duvet cover, you can grab it and pull it to the end really easy, and then it almost sort of pushes itself to the end. Do you understand what I mean? Because it's got this sort of thick edge, it's almost like a pressurized thing. It kind of pushes it. Best duvet ever. I had the best. I mean, I've knackered my shoulder. I was in Truro yesterday. I've forgotten your name now. Matt, because I was not just buying a duvet, but I was going to get therapy on my shoulder. Anyway, I realised I'm doing that thing again when I've got a question up, and really I should turn it off. Yes, it was me. Nice to meet you. Anyway, question number 9. Too much information. Oh, hang on a minute. I need a new mattress. I had a new mattress for my last birthday. Well done, Sarah. Great to hear it. Smiggy, don't use Windows anymore, but NTFS slowed to a crawl after I had too many files. Maybe they've fixed that by now. Baffles me that servers use such a rubbish file system. It's amazing that, isn't it? And government systems and high security systems and banks and stuff, and they're using like Windows XP. It's bizarre. My new book idea, Prof. Giles, Defrag Your Life in 10 Simple Steps. Yes, except Prof. Giles, only we would understand what that meant. But if it's meant for us, then you bang on. Question number 9. Don't hear your wicked words every day, and you used to be so sweet. I heard you say. Is that from Dexter's Midnight Runners? Come on, Eileen. Is it a Culture Club Karma Chameleon line? Or is it a Devo Whippet line? Or again, from Eurythmics, Here Comes the Rain Again. Well done. Okay, that's the 9th question in this evening's quiz. And we are bang on time. It's been a good one. 3 games, all 3 of which I would love to buy. I'm definitely going to get Rogue City because it runs out in the next sort of 4 days, doesn't it? And the new add-on, but I don't know how much that's going to be when it's coming out. But oh my God, what is it called? Atom, what's it called again? I have to go up to my news item. From Rebellion Games, Atom Fall, coming out this month. Set in the Lake District. Oh, brilliant stuff. Right, final question. Question number 10. Well done, everyone. I think we're going to do well today. In which of the following movies does the T-1000 from Terminator 2 also appear? True Lies, So I Married an Axe Murderer, Dumb and Dumber, or Wayne's World? Which of those 4 movies do you think sees an appearance from T-1000? Thank you, by the way, to all of you on the Kickstarter who responded to my call for extras and crew help. If that was you and I haven't responded yet, I will respond, and I really, really appreciate your effort. It's been a very, very busy few days, so if I haven't got back to you, that's why. Okay, so there we go. Hello, Stu Davies. Willem Harris, how you doing? Great to see you, Will. Adam Palmer is in the house, so is Gregor Scott, D. Harvey, and Orca. Great stuff, popping in. Right, there we go, that's question number 10. Well done, everybody. You excelled yourself. Some great answers in there. Prof. Charles, you were well up for defrag your life, weren't you, mate? Yeah, no, it's been done before. That means you had a good idea, doesn't it? You know? All right, so back to question number 1. Let's reveal the answers. And let's make this a more funky affair. Let's go to this one. Yeah. Right, question number 1. Which of these consoles sold most globally in 1988? Well, that date's important, isn't it? Because it wouldn't be the Atari 2600, which someone put in 88, would it? Maybe 79, 80, 81. But it might be the Master System, which I know loads of you got. Well done. The Master System is the correct answer. So give you a 1 out of 1 if you got that right, or a 0 out of 1 if you got that wrong. Well done, Ponder, Prof. Putty Cat, Derek. Middle-aged Gamer Guy gets 0. 1 out of 1 for Scooey and Bruise. And Addicted and Quail. Smiggy gets 0. Sean gets 1. Well done, Sean. Good effort. Nice start. Nice bassy tune, this. I like your icons, Sarah. Why have you got a heart for Twitch? Is that a special thing? I'm interested to know. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for my son, Rez Hex, who literally about 3 days ago was made Twitch partner. Whoa! About blooming time. Oh my God. He's got like 70,000 followers and loads of subs, and he streams almost every day. He's you know, he created a lot of content for that platform, so I'm really glad they recognised him. So that's great. Isn't that great, Middle-Aged Gamer Guy UK? Yeah, very, very proud of him. Very, very proud. Yes, nice, Sarah. I like it. Yeah, W's in chat for Rez Hex. That's what they say. That W's in chat. I'm going to do it. Okay. Oh, yeah. So funky, this tune. Right, let's go to number 2. Which of these consoles sold most global... Oh, no, we've already done that. What about the top-selling global hardware in the 82, sort of 81 sector? Game & Watch, Atari 2600, television, or Atari 400/800. And I know that lots of you knew this because there was a congregation around the phenomenally successful Game & Watch, which is the right answer. We'll jump straight to number 2, actually, if that's okay, before we get you out, and we'll get out of 3. Are you keeping up with the what? It was the Commodore, ladies and gentlemen, question number 3. So let's see what you got out of 3, if you can be quick enough. I just realised I've been nattering on, and we're never going to get finished in time. What have you got out of 3? Let's see it. 0 for Middle-Aged Gamer Guy, but 2 for Smiggy, Ponder, Derek, Prof. Giles. Or 2 for Prof. Giles. Putty Cat and Addicted get 2 out of 3. Derek gets 3 out of 3, if I didn't say that. 2 for Quail. Skewy, 3 out of 3. Well done, Skewy. And... 3 out of 3 for Sean. 0 out of 10 for Peter. Well done, sir. Rob H, 0 out of 2 so far. And Eds gets 2. 0 for DX5, although you did come late. And Rob H gets 1 out of 3. Moving swiftly on to question number 4. Here we go. John Landis directed Trading Places and the Blues Brothers and loads of others. Plus, Michael Jackson's Thriller. But a lot of you knew that. I saw it come up. I was really impressed. I wouldn't have got that right. Yeah, Michael Jackson's Thriller. Isn't that cool? Amazing stuff. Out of 4, we get Smiggy. DX5's... Oh, I've already done that. 4 for Derek, Skewy. 3 for Quail out of 4. Bruise, 4. What else have we got? Let's have a look. Michael Jackson seemed like the most likely to get a fancy director. I think that's pretty good logic. Ed gets 3. Rob gets 1 out of 4. Sean gets 4 out of 4. Well done. Saki Janet on 2. Very good. Wayne Davies 1, as indeed is Peter. Well done. You've come out of the zeros. 2 out of 4 for DX5. How's Instagram doing? 1 out of 4 for Paul. Well done, sir. Epic stuff. Question number 5. Broken Arrow, 1996, directed by John Woo. Stars. It's Christian Slater, isn't it? Christian Slater. And what's his name out of Greece? John Travolta. There you go. Well done. Marvellous stuff. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. 5 out of 5 for Derek. 4 out of 5 for Putty. 2 for Middle Aged Gamer Guy. 4 for Addicted. 5. Well done for Bruce 93. No surprise there that you normally do very well. 5 out of 5. 4 out of 5 for Quail. Skewy. For Quail, then Skewy gets 5. Prof Giles on 4. Rob on 1 out of 5. Sean on 5 out of 5. 4 out of 5 for Eds, 1 for Peter, and DX5 gets 2, and 2 for Paul over on Instagram. Now we move to question number 6. Fictional movie character Ivan Drago's wife is played by which American actress? I thought you might go for Daryl Hannah. I tried to persuade you it was Linda Hamilton, but not very clear. I thought some of you might not remember Heather Locklear so much, so you might think it's her, but of course it was, in fact, Bridget Nielsen. But most of you knew that. Before I'd finished reading the answers out, you'd put in the... I just want to know that you've got it. Prof, 5 out of 6. 5 out of 6 for Ponder as well. 3 out of 6 for Middle Aged Gamer Guy. Skewy gets 6. 3 for... Oh, moving really quickly. 5 out of 6 for Putty Cat. 6 out of 6 for Bruce 93. 5 out of 6 for Quail. Dixie Director also gets 5 out of 6. Peter gets 2 out of 6. Ed's 5 and Sean 6. 1 for Rob. Janet on YouTube gets 3 out of 6. Over on X, Wayne gets 2. And DX5 on YouTube gets 2 out of 6. Paul, what did you get? Let me know in a minute. Right, there we go. Question number 7. Bonus-ish question, meaning it's a sort of run-on from the last one. Bridget Nielsen's character in Rocky IV was called... The name is Ludmilla. Ludmilla is the correct answer. So if you got that, give yourself a point. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Ludmilla Vobet Drago, or Drago. That's her actual name. There you go. That's what I was quickly going to. Right. Question number... Wow, I did a Max Headroom then, didn't I? Question number 8. Tearing me apart like a new emotion. Tearing me apart like a new emotion is, of course, the Eurythmics. I knew you'd know that. That was a gift. It was a gift. All right, it was a gift. What did you get out of 8? Let's see what you got out of 8. 6 for Ponder. Middle-aged Gamer Guy gets 4. Addicted 6. Prof Giles 6. 7 for Skewy. Bruise 8. Puttycat 6. Sean on X gets 7. Rob on YouTube gets 2. 4 for Janet. 3 for Peter. Well done, Peter. iQual gets 6. DX5. 3 doing well now. Ed's 6. Not sure where you are. You're on X. Wayne Davies gets 3 out of 8. Bobbing over to Instagram. Of course, Instagram is normally a little bit later. Man. I think accidentally I might have unlocked that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Question number 9. Don't hear your wicked words every day, and you used to be so sweet, I heard you say. And the answer to that wasn't Dex's, it wasn't Devo Eurythmics, it was Culture Club. Now, I was amazed that you got that. I was absolutely amazed. I was so impressed that you got that. Because I know loads of you did. 3 out of 9 for Smiggy. Skewy gets 8 out of 9. 6 for Derek. Bruce 9. Addicted to Retro gets 7. And who else? What else have we got? Sean gets 8, and Rob gets 2 out of 9 on YouTube. And Smiggy, my Culture Club knowledge, it comes and goes, says Smiggy. 3 for Peter. 7 for Prof Giles. Janet gets 4. Ed gets 6. Wayne Davies gets 3. Oops, 3 out of 9 says DX5. And finally, the final question that should or maybe will decide who the winner is this evening In which of the following movies does the T-1000 from Terminator 2 appear? True Lies, So I Married an Axe Murderer, Dumb and Dumber, or Wayne's World is the right answer. Wayne's World, well done. So let's have a look. Who got 10 out of 10? If not, who got 9 out of 10? Let me see if I can find a winner in tonight's Way of the Exploding quiz. 9 out of 9 for Skewy Cat. There's a contender. 8 for Puddy. 7 for Derek. 10 out of 10 for Bruce. 93. Done it again. 8 out of 10 for Prof. That's a very, very, very good score. 4 for Peter. W's in chat for Bruce 93, who I think one more time has done it this evening. Very, very well done. Congratulations to Bruce 93. Quite a few on 9, Sarah, indeed. But only 1 on 10, tonight's winner, rounding off a show exactly at 10 p.m. Epic stuff. It's been absolutely wonderful sharing this show with you. I hope you have a great week. Join me tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. if you're early enough on the Street Sounds Radio app, because I am doing the breakfast show for 3 hours until 10 o'clock. And I'm also, that's it. That's it. Oh, yeah, I was going to say I'm on the Gadget Show podcast, but of course that's not live. I'm recording that tomorrow afternoon as well. So loads of cool stuff to tell you all about when I see you. Same place, same time next week for more Way of the Exploding show. Have an amazing week. Thank you once again. See you next Sunday. Good night. Well done. Bruce 93, you total superstar.